This is Mark Viertaler of MP Squared Communications with the walkthrough of the new Servi-Tech Expanded Premium Services website. To start out, open your preferred web browser and go to www.stepspro.com. As soon as the website comes up, you'll see a carousel of images of the various products that Steps has to offer. Across the top, you'll also see some tabs such as Home, the Profiler, Micrometer, Media Center, as well as Contact, which has a form for you to fill out if you want to get a hold of anyone on the Steps LLC team. What we're going to focus on right now, however, is accessing the Profiler data. Do that, go ahead over to the Profiler tab and click on the Profiler data. That will open up a new tab within your web browser. And go ahead and just click here on the Please Login with the login information that you were provided with from your Steps representative. Once you've logged in, you'll see this basic outline right here. Along the left-hand side, you'll see Home, which of course takes you home. The list of devices, which shows you your deployed units. A device overview box will have the centibar readings along with the estimated field capacity and the inches depleted by sensor depth. Now, if your unit also has set points, there will be a color in the upper right hand of the device box that gives you the average percent field capacity for that soil profile. Also in the left-hand side, go ahead and click on Device and select which device you would like. That's going to bring up the device chart as well as all of the info right here along the left-hand side, including the serial number, the ID, field, the farmer, grower, group, what device type it is, just about every piece of information you could need. Once you've clicked on your device chart, what you'll see here is the serial number, as well as a graph button. Map device shows where the unit is physically located in the field. The graph battery signal graphs the battery trend and signal strength for a 6-month period. The range allows you to decide what starting and ending dates for the chart. It will not be saved once you leave the graph page, however, and will automatically default. And of course, print gives you the option to print the graph that's currently being displayed. On the chart itself, there's a slider designed for moving through the data. The top of the graph, information is displayed, including the serial number, field name, grower, soil type for the unit based on the soil sample or the NRCS database. Now, 6 months of data is loaded at one time. See the sensor depths, current rain, day rain, and temperature can be clicked on and off, as you can see here. Incident notes are found above the slider on the graph timeline. You can add and edit notes here. If you need to change your settings, just go up into Settings. Now then, once you're into your device settings, you'll notice that you have two options. You can change the soil type, you can also change the water level set points. We're going to start out with the soil type. Now, if the soil type is the same at all 3 or 4 depths of your field when you install the profiler, this part's pretty easy. All you have to do is click on Apply to All Sensors and choose which sort of soil type you have. Say it's sandy clay on all 3 sides or all 3 depths. You hit Set, and there you go. You'll notice here it says current setting is unsaved. Make sure you hit the Save button, otherwise these changes aren't going to apply. We're in the demo right now, so we can't really save anything, but make sure you're clicking that Save button. Now, the other option is if you have at least one of those 3 watermarks that is completely different than the other 2, or all 3 are different, or any mix of those. Just deselect Apply to All Sensors, click on the device. Now you'll notice you have watermark 1, 2, and 3 available, so just go through with each one of your watermarks. Say watermark 1 is on sandy clay loam, or just clay loam, hit Set. Watermark 2 we'll say is silty clay. Set that. And then finally, we'll keep watermark 3 at sandy clay. So there you go. You've chosen 3 different soil types, and of course, that's one of the reasons we recommend getting that soil test, is to make sure you have the most accurate readings from the profiler. Of course, same as before, make sure you hit save to save your changes. The second bit here is the water level set points. This is used to set the full stress and refill points on the graph. This can be done for each sensor or for all sensors, much like we did with soil type up here. So basically what you do is you'll start a start and end date, and then enter the centibar reading for each set point. So let's say go to 26. Now you look here. You can change your full, your stress, your refill for all of them, or like before, unclick apply to all sensors, and then you can choose each watermark individually and adjust it from there. Once again, make sure after you make each of these changes you are hitting the save button. The page should then refresh back to the graph with your new set points added. If the page doesn't refresh, return to the graph by clicking chart up here on the top. Then go ahead and just refresh that again to be sure that it's showing up. Having these set points will give the color average of the field capacity for the soil profile of the device. As if you remember when you look back here, those are what are going to help get you. For more information on how to utilize the new StepsPro.com website, be sure to contact Jeff Kugler, 1-800-557-7509,